Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. So Darren Hill threatens to either kick Tommy Fury or elbow him in the face if he's losing in the boxing fight against Tommy Fury on the Misfits series on the January the 18th. Now, the thing is, I think Tommy Fury should stay there at Misfits because, let's be honest, he's not a great boxer. He showed that in the Jake Paul fight, he showed that in the KSI fight. Who has he really fought by now? You know, he always says, oh, I've been a fighting man since a young kid, and all this jargon, right? But where have we actually seen his boxing ability that he supposedly has? Where? We haven't. And we all know about his dad. He's a clown. You know, I'm a big Tyson Fury fan. And over the last 6 months to a year, I've started to dislike his dad, John Fury. You know, throwing a bottle at Darren Hill, you know, that's a bit uncalled for. And he's always piping up, always running his mouth, talking for his sons when he doesn't need to. He's not fighting. It's between the two fighters. Now, Tommy Fury thinks he's gifted. I don't think he is at all. He'll probably beat Darren Hill. I'm not saying he won't. But I think that's the level that he's at. I think if he went against someone, you know, that was a really good, formidable fighter, he wouldn't have a chance. I don't... If he went against a proper boxer, now had an unbeaten record, and was half decent, Tommy Fury's getting flopped. That's the end of it. You know, and I think that's why he's gone over to Misfits to make money now. Because he don't want to be embarrassed. But he's going to be even more embarrassed if he loses to one of these guys. I mean, it's one of them, innit? You know, like my two videos from like the last couple of days have been kind of around this kind of stuff. But I agree with Tommy Fury staying there because he's not a Daniel Dubois. He's not an Artur Beterbiev, you know. Tommy Fury, I think if he actually took it serious, boxing, and he actually homed in on his skills, I think he could be a decent boxer. I'm not saying he could be a world champion. It's possible that he could be, but I don't think he's that type of guy. He's too much of a pretty boy. That's what I think. You know, he don't want his face messed up. Because let's be honest, he needs it now anyway because he cheated on his missus. So, you know, and I just think that fighting on Misfits for him is putting his family at shame, really, the name, to be honest. I wasn't happy when Tyson Fury done it. You're all going to say, well, Tyson, yeah. No, I wasn't happy with him doing that, fighting against Francis Ngannou, because it's just a pointless fight. If he retired and he done it, okay, fair enough, whatever. He just wants a bit of money. But he isn't. So, anyway, let's move on to Tommy Fury. So, Tommy Fury's going against Darren Hill. Now, I think Darren Hill's only had one fight in boxing. He's an MMA fighter. So, MMA fighters, they learn a certain amount of boxing. Some of them do learn a lot of it. But there's a difference when you cross over. You know, because you've got to kind of train yourself not to use your feet, your elbows, stuff like that. Because it was hard for me. I'd done boxing for a certain amount of time, and then I went over to mixed martial arts. And then I went back to boxing. And it was kind of like in my head, I had to remember, no elbows, no feet. It's just fists. That's it. So it is kind of hard when you do that as well, but it's not to say that Darren Hill won't beat him. I think he has every chance in beating him. But I just think it's going to be harder on Darren Hill because he's a trained martial artist, you know. And yeah, I mean, I ain't going to watch it. I want to see the results and I'll let you know what I think to the fight. I might watch the highlights just to let you guys know what I think. I'm just not entertained by these type of fights, really. if I'm honest. I could see it from the strategic side of the money side of things. I get that. But this kind of stuff is just not my kind of thing. It's just a whole big clown circus. The whole show is, you know. And everyone's just pocketing money out of it, which is fair enough, okay. I'm not jealous that they're pocketing money. I'm just looking at it on from an actual boxing fan perspective. You know, I've watched boxing for a number of years now, and I've been involved with Barry Hearn. I've met Barry Hearn. I've had him wanting to take me to fights, but when I was younger, back then, you couldn't go unless you was an adult, like in your 18s. That's what he told me. But he's the one that got me into boxing. Took me down to a gym in Leighton in London, where I used to live. And that's how I started my boxing. And then it just progressed from there. And then I started watching it. So, yeah, I've been watching it for, well, how long now? 17 years. 17 years of watching it. So, you know, and I just don't like this whole influencer boxing thing. Like I say, I just think it's one big clown circus. And especially with John Fury being put in the mix. He's always going to act like a clown. Look how he acted when Tyson Fury was training to fight for Usyk. He headbutted someone and cut his own head open. How the hell can you do that? You're just an idiot. Like, pipe your ass down. That's what I don't get. Well, anyway, guys, please let me know what you think down in the comment section below about this whole situation with John Fury, Darren Hill and Tommy Fury. I'm just not interested in it. And let me know if you're interested in it. I'm quite gladly hear your opinions and what you think to the whole situation and what you think to the misfits. Because everyone has their own opinions, and I get that. And that's why I like doing these videos, so I can get a better understanding of my, you know, my subscribers, what they think to it. And, you know, it's just nice to get other opinions on it. Because I'm having debates about it, you know. There might be stuff about it I don't know. I might not be looking at it as the bigger picture and the brighter picture. So, anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, share this video, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one.